Former Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper said during an interview on Sunday that he may run for Senate if his presidential bid is unsuccessful. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, okay. All right.
So, well, a poll also found that Bill de Blasio is polling lower than 1%. That's horrible. That's bad. To give you an idea how bad that is, that's polling lower than kale.
According to financial disclosures, more billionaires have donated to Mayor Pete Buttigieg than any other Democratic candidate. Well, he does have all the qualities they're looking for in a candidate. He's white.
I was here 3 months ago. We made a speech, and we had what was the name of the arena? That place was packed, right? And there was some crowd.
Thank you.
And we had twice the number outside. And then you had this crazy Beto. Beto had like 400 people in a parking lot. They said his crowd was wonderful.
Wow. Look, we all know how much Trump struggles to do the bare minimum of being a president, but it's still genuinely shocking just how much he struggles to do the bare minimum of being a fucking person. Because just consider the thought process that happened there. He visited a hospital filled with victims of a mass shooting and thought to himself, remember that other time when I was the centre of attention and it was better? And then he thought, do you think anyone else remembers that? Then he thought, I should remind them, right? Then he thought, great idea. Then he thought, thank you. Then he thought, Ivanka. Then he thought, no time. And then he said it.
Just to bust balls, I guess, we recently passed a law that says if a presidential candidate wants to be on the ballot, he or she must release his or her tax returns. Trump, of course, doesn't want to release his tax returns. He wants to keep them hidden, and so he's suing the state. One of his lawyers said the issue of whether the president should release his federal tax returns was litigated in the 2016 election, and the American people spoke. Yeah, well, we did. We said we want to see those tax returns.
We're going to see everybody's tax returns now. We'll finally find out if Marianne Williamson writes off her Dreamcatcher as a medical expense.
Although at this point, what could possibly be in them that's worse than what we see him doing every day? Unless he's been claiming Mike Pence as a dependent, it won't mean anything.
Trump and the Republican Party sued California over this new law, calling it a naked political attack against the sitting president of the United States. It's a naked attack. And not the good kind, like barging in on the Miss Teen USA dressing room.
The President of the United States is suing the largest state in the country that he runs. That would be like the CEO of Apple saying, yeah, business is pretty good, you know, other than the lawsuit I just filed against iPhones.
The GOP suit claims that this new law violates the U.S. Constitution by creating an extra requirement to run for president. Okay, but that's not true. There are already many other extra requirements to get on state ballots. In Alabama, candidates have to get at least 350 signatures. In Idaho, candidates have to pay a filing fee. In Florida, candidates have to get their petitions notarized by a licensed meth addict alligator.